Today I am sharing 10 summer hacks that you don't want to miss that will help you beat those summer heats and those pesky bugs. So let's get to it. For this first hack, you are going to need an ice tray. If you don't have one at home like I don't, go ahead and grab one at the dollar store. I grabbed this one at Dollar Tree, and you're going to need your favorite aloe vera. Go ahead and pump that into each one of the little cubes. I like to give it a good tap at the end to make sure all the aloe is nice and settled and get out any of the bubbles. Once you've done that, go ahead and grab some chenille stems, pipe cleaners, whatever you like to call them, and you are going to cut them into thirds. Once you have them cut into thirds, you're just going to fold it in half, twist the top a couple of times, and then fold that down so that the wire is no longer sticking up. Shape it into a ring and plop it right into the center of that aloe. Take a little bit more of your aloe, place it right on top of the center of that little ring. Make sure that it's all covered up, and then you are ready to stick this right into the freezer. It takes a few hours, but I just like to let them sit overnight. And then once you pull them out, this is what you got. You got yourself a few frozen ring pops. You can just pop it right out. And here you have some nice frozen cool aloe, perfect for helping if you have a sunburn, you have some irritated skin. It could be like a little sun rash that you can get. My kids get that all the time. And it's very soothing, especially because it is frozen. It's so easy to hold onto because of that chenille stem. What I like to do is go ahead and pop all of these out and stick them right into a little Ziploc bag. I just write aloe on the bag and stick them right back into my freezer. Believe it or not, there are so many things you can do with an ice tray, and Shannon over at the Daily DIYer shared an entire video of just ice tray hacks. Make sure you go and check out her video. Whether you are heading to a game, a picnic, or a family outing of any kind, the next time you pack up a cooler, do not pack ice packs. Instead, fill up a water bottle or several and stick them into the freezer and let them freeze overnight, and use those instead of ice packs. They serve 2 for 1. Not only will they keep your food nice and cold, but in that middle of that hot day when you need a cold, refreshing drink, you will have one ready to go. Of course, this works with any kind of plastic water bottle, but it also is great for any other plastic drink that you may want to have. Gatorade, juices, it doesn't matter. It's whatever drink you would like to have on hand. It's just a good 2 for 1. Have you ever struggled getting into bed and thought, oh man, it is just too hot. You cannot get comfortable. You are tossing the blankets. You are tossing and turning, and you are just burning up, or maybe you are having a hot flash. Either which way, I have a great solution for you. You're simply going to take a water bottle that you would use maybe in the wintertime for heating, and you are going to fill it up with water, but this time you're going to stick it in your freezer. Allow it to freeze, and then about an hour before you go to bed, place it where your feet are, let it cool off that area. Now when you slide into bed, it's a much cooler experience, and you will find yourself getting much comfortable, much quicker. Such an easy, quick hack. We've all been there when the sweat is just dripping off of our forehead and sweat is coming down our back. Well, I absolutely think a fan is a must-have item for the summertime to tolerate those really hot summer days. This is one that I grabbed off of Amazon. I love it because it has 3 different speeds. Another great feature about it is that you can push a button and it will fold the leg under, so you have this little L shape, so you can set it on a nightstand. If you're like me and travel and you like to have fans blowing on you no matter where you are, this is a great one. It charges with a USB, so no batteries required. Now you can get this little guy at Dollar Tree for $1.25. It's not quite as powerful. The blades are exposed, but they're just a foam. You can actually stick your finger in them and they're not going to hurt you at all. It does require 2 AA batteries, but let me just tell you, any fan is better than no fan at all. If you have never seen this, I am likely changing your life. This is called an ice roller. It comes with this little roller on the end that you just stick this in the freezer. I like to keep it in the freezer at all times, and it will just freeze. Once it is frozen, it is fantastic to pull out. I like to roll it on any area where I tend to get really hot if I'm sitting outside. I love being outside in the summertime, but I do not like to overheat. This is also really great after a workout if your face is a little extra flush and you're trying to cool off. I also love to use this whenever I get a migraine. If you've ever had a problem with your legs rubbing together and creating chafing, deodorant is your best friend. Yes, they create chafing rubs, but they cost twice as much and you do not need them. Simply use your deodorant, rub it between your legs, and all of your chafing and rubbing issues will be gone. No more of that chub rub, and you will be walking in style. For all my oily skin girls out there, if you've ever sat there and felt a little oily and wish you could blot and not have it mess up your makeup, well, this little gadget is a volcanic roller that you can simply run over your T-zone or wherever it is you get oily. It will absorb the oil, not mess up your makeup. It's washable and reusable. Because it's just a little volcanic rock inside of a plastic container, it won't melt if you leave it in your car. You can toss it in your bag. It's just small, portable, take it anywhere you go, and you are all set to feel refreshed. We are not the only ones heating up. Our cars are heating up too, but you can pick up this steering wheel cover at Dollar Tree for $1.25, and it is great to help keep your steering wheel cool. I don't mean for when you're driving, I mean for when it is sitting out in the sun. You can cover it up, and then when you go to drive, you can just pop it off if you don't like the look of it. I like to store it just in the side of my car. I got this idea from Sarah Jane at Chic on the Cheek a couple years ago, and I think it is genius so that I don't burn my little digits every time I drive. For this next hack, you just need some dish soap, a spray bottle, and some water. So you're gonna fill up your spray bottle about a third of the way full with the dish soap and then the rest of the way with water. And this is the perfect Wasp Control. Now, I don't suggest that you do this just to get rid of wasps in general. They do pollinate, but if you happen to have them in an area where it is not safe, like playing around children, then this will take care of those little pesky wasps that could sting your children. For the next hack, you're going to want to make sure you pick up some cupcake liners. You can pick up some festive and fun ones. This is just a pack of 50, but Dollar Tree also has a pack of 90, so that is a better bang for your buck. You're simply going to cut a hole in the middle of your cupcake liner by folding it in half and then folding it in half again and then cutting the point right off. Make sure that you don't cut too far in. You don't want that hole to be too big. Now you simply take whatever drink you have with a straw, take that cupcake liner, slide it right over that straw, and you are protecting your drink from getting any sort of bugs in there because let's just face it, summer is the time for all those bugs and we do not want those in our drink. And you now have the perfect drink protector. Now those cupcake liners can be used for other things as well. We all know the issue with dripping popsicles. Take that cupcake liner, just slide it right up that little stick of that popsicle and you will prevent all those drips coming on your hand, down your clothes, whatever you want. So simple and easy to do. The summer hacks aren't stopping. Whitney over at Whiskey and Wit has even more summer hacks for you, so make sure you go and check out her video. If you enjoyed these hacks today, don't forget to check out this video. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!